What are you doing with that?
He's got to have his little
Don't forget emus, mate. Don't forget the emus.
What?
Don't forget the emus.
Yeah.
Did you make it, Jeffrey?
Hey?
Did you make it?
No.
Must have been the first one you caught.
Same as this.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to wear it on my head, but Mandy vetoed that.
Very elegant.
What? You've all gone quiet now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to incriminate ourselves in front of that.
Call you,
Put it on YouTube.
I will call you Fred. He's an intelligence spy. Or wanna be if it could have been.
Yeah.
Your bubbles are out.
Hey?
Your bubbles are out, the horizontal bubbles.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, that had a tilt to the left.
I need the steady cam.
Yeah,
Tilt.
it is.
Hey, Lyle, tell us about emu farming. Hey? No? We got one just over the road from us, on the next hill. A place called Regen. You heard of them? I can watch them through the binoculars from my place.
I think he has. Keep the conversation up a little.
I can see him running around the paddocks like fucking idiots.
Nasty now. See the tension building up in his arm?
Yeah.
Just about to...
So you know about Regen, do you?
No, he knows a lot about emus, mate.
No. They're on the next hill over from me. Mad bloody things.
Where's this conversation going?
I don't know, where do you want it to go?
Tell them about when you were down my place and the rat was in the bedroom.
Oh yeah. That was fun. He had a sleep out the back and...
Should we now have that facing towards him?
Yeah, I think.
No.
I think the time has come for a bit of a reverse.
No, you can't do that.
Well, you can't do that.
No, we went to bed this night and went out to go to bed. There's a bloody rat running off the bed, so...
What, you and Bryce together?
Yeah, separate beds.
That's all right.
Yeah, separate beds though. So he shut the door and we spent the next hour trying to catch this rat. We were chasing it around the bloody room with tennis rackets, trying to swat the thing dead. Got it eventually, didn't we?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. And then there was that dog of yours, the old dog, that had a bloody wombat in the hay shed, giving it hell in the hay shed. You remember that?
Bit of Humpty Dumpty in the hay shed.
No, it was...
Oh, right.
The usual thing was you got up and you milked the cows, then you went down the pub. And then you came back and had lunch. And when we came back, this old dog of his was in the hay shed, and there was all this growling and bloody carrying on going on. And finally, comes out, and there's a dead wombat in there. They've been fighting this wombat all morning.
Thank you. Yeah, that's right.
There's a memory you've forgotten about.
I've forgotten about it.
Yeah, might as well.
I remember I brought my dog down, it was a collie.
That's right.
And he bloody ran right through the middle of a cow to herd of cows and scattered him in all directions. And your father threatened to shoot him.
As long as you don't go to sleep and go up and down the ridge.
Glen Maggie Weir.
Can you go away with that thing, please?
Eh? No. No, just forget it's there.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
No.
David's got out to get the cornwork from the shop.
Yeah.
He's roasted it.
Who's Dave James?
And Lyle shot a cockatoo and decided he was going to eat it. By the time he got all the bloody feathers off,
No cockatoo.
there was no cockatoo left, and what there was full of bloody shotgun pellets.
Live off the land and bloody near die.
Oh, any rag out in a
And I had the Volkswagen, and I took the bonnet off it,
You have a mini rag out, don't you?
and he was sitting up on the petrol tank in the front. We're driving around shooting rabbits out of it.
Thank you.
But I had this 303.
Mia, thank you very much, Mia. What do I do? plastic punch.
Blew the arm right off.
Body, well,
I think your best trick was the fucking side.
You're not losing control.
Yeah.
That was the best.
But there's been so many lies told about that.
Thank
I
you,
was
thank
with
you.
you.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Street.
The funniest one was when we'd gone down to Elwood, and I fired one at a guy in an MSS truck, and he followed us back to the ABC,
Yeah, I remember that.
and we raced him back.
I was with you.
Yeah.
I was with you in the car.
And we dived into the car park and then yelled, "Yeah, fuck off! You're not allowed in here because it's Commonwealth property." And the guy was really dark.
I've done that with cops.
You'd be in jail now.
Chasing me to work. As soon as
Yeah.
I drove on the property, they couldn't touch me.
Yeah.
Yes, they were the good days. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun.
I remember. There's another one that I remember.
Remember that? We went up the south end and then through Brighton. I can remember that. We were down on the bloody beach, there in the coffee beach, the only beach on the scooter.
Yeah.
We were really tired. So we called in, we thought this was, well, nothing happened. We woke up on Sunday morning and there's a line of bloody people going overside buying tickets.
I remember, bless his soul, Rosie O'Neill. He was so, we used to go racing around Melbourne Park, around the track, in the cars, and poor old Peter, whatever he drove, he was always the last, and then he got caught.
Remember when they did Bellbird, they used to have a pub and they used to have a 9-gallon keg that they used to be supplied, and you got to drink it out at the end of the show. And there was a guy who played the cop there, Dennis.
Peter Anderson.
No.
Whoops.
His name was Dennis something or other. I can't think of his.
Dennis played that.
Yeah. Anyway, it was the first time that the Victoria Police had allowed people to actually use a real cop's uniform. Prior to that, it had to be a fake one. And this guy Dennis, I can't remember his name. Anyway, he was a bit of a bugger on the booze. And he got himself pissed and decided to adjourn to the Big E. And next thing, he got himself even more pissed.
Because he was in the uniform.
Eh?
He was in the cop's uniform.
Yeah, and he still had the cop uniform on. And he got up on the bloody bar and started doing a strip. And someone rang the cops at Elstonwick and said, one of your members is doing a striptease on the bar. So they came down and grabbed Dennis and threw him in the lockup for the night.
That bar, that pub bar, was a death, literal death. Dick Langley, the floor manager.
Yeah.
Really? I was going to say, he wouldn't be alive today, I know that.
Have one yourself.
He ended up going
Oh,
he would pull it to get the tap right at the beginning of the show, and he'd pull it till the barrel was empty at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Well, he was the one who introduced us to the pre-Christmas and post-Christmas drinking season. So he explained it carefully to everyone. But the pre-Christmas season starts at the 30th of July, and the post-Christmas season finishes at the 30th of June. And I've helped with it ever since.
Bellbird Pub helped to drown him.
so that would have been a long time ago.
We had a lot of fun at Elwood Beach. Up and down Elwood Beach at different times of our careers, in cars, doing some rather strange things.
Yep.
Have we found that Volkswagens don't float?
It wasn't mine though. That was Ian Anderson.
Oh, yours actually. Oh, was Ian Anderson?
Yeah, kid, not the Ian Anderson who worked at the ABC.
Your next door neighbour?
My next door neighbour.
Yeah.
Neither do EJ Holden wagons. Toby's.
And I went missing that night because I was a bit pissed off and I went to Lawn and I met Win.
Yeah. Now never do
Was
that
good or
again.
bad?
It was good. It was the 16th,
Actually, Ian Anderson could have been here
it
tonight.
was the 16th of January
Your ex next
1960.
door
The
to
ABC, my next door neighbour. How do you know?
Arnold told me. He lives near Arnold,
Does he?
in Noosa.
Who's that?
Ian Anderson. It was Jeff's mate. He was in the PMT, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he lives
used to hang
there.
out with us. He used to go to our parties.
He mentioned that earlier, and I thought he was talking about the Ian Anderson from the ABC.
No.
Well, bugger me.
There you go. There's another skeleton in the closet here.
Yeah.
He was a nice bloke too.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Well, it takes
Yeah,
one to
but
know.
we all were.
It takes one to know
They're
one.
normally the nice places.
That's it. Exactly. Oh, look at this will fuck up. It's 12 megapixels.
He got himself into trouble all the time. He was with the cops. Ian Anderson, yeah.
That I know of. Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, that's true. He after I did the rocket thing on the Volkswagen, he thought he'd go one better, and he built up an attachment made up out of a kerosene drum that he stuck on the back of his with nozzles out the back of it, powered by a barbecue gas bomb and a spark plug igniter.
Neil Frank.
And he used to go up and
Typical Neil Frank.
tootle up and down the main drag of Box Hill with flames shooting out the back of his thing. Except he was doing there one day and he was sitting at a set of traffic lights, and the guy next to him sort of revved his engine at him, and so he thought, I'll fix him. So he turned the gas on, hit the button to ignite it, and a sheet of flame came out the back and burnt the paint off the bonnet of the police car that was sitting right up his ass.
I'm just thinking about that day, you know.
So he spent the night in the lockup.
I'm thinking of that day that we all, when we let the skyrocket off underneath your car and hit the armoured car.
Yeah.
That was in Beach Road, wasn't it? That was,
Yeah, that's
that was
right.
in Beach Road.
Yeah.
I was just trying to. I remember it so vividly in my mind.
There was a number of things about that. The funny part was I had a cousin who was a cop, and he told me many years later, he's now dead, but he told me many years later that he actually knew who it was. But he said to me one day when I was around there, he said, I've heard this rumour that there's a Volkswagen getting around the Box Hill area that can fire rockets out the front of it. And I went, oh, really? Shit, tell me more.
To me.
And so I pleaded ignorance of it, and many years later he said, I knew who it was.
He just tried to warn you off.
He was trying to warn me off.
Very subtle way.
You ended up with a police authority.
That was when we were in the main street of Croydon, and they were it was late at night, and they were having drags in the main street of Croydon. And I came tootling up the road in the Volkswagen, full of people actually, and like in a drag wouldn't have been able to do anything, you know. And I fired off the skyrockets and they went in every bleeding direction, and the guys thought this was hilarious, so they all turned around and chased me. And I like tried to make a getaway, like in a Volkswagen. I mean, what a joke.
I wet my pants that night in Elizabeth Street. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. He fucking fired all the fucking rockets. He shot up Elizabeth Street straight into the radiator of a fucking car. And the whole thing was bursting with a big flower of the best coloured sparks you've ever seen.
He had this party in his place.
You were with us, weren't you?
I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
But there was a reasonable sized park area, and we found the Volkswagen had excellent traction. And there was this old motor car bonnet, tied on behind the car, and we ride the motor car bonnet. But if they put you in the big swing and turn, you couldn't hang on, you just went flying through the air, so we got off the speed.
Actually, that came to a sticky end because I think Ian Anderson was on it once, and we found a piece of pipe lying in the park. It went straight through the bonnet of not bad.
I ended up with that.
I'm not bad either.
Yeah, a bit of pipe went through the bonnet or whatever. But that was a bit dangerous.
Ah, well. Those was the days.
Just young boys experimenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting rid of some What?
Testosterone.